In most sporting events, there's a good opportunity and a good chance to end up with your hands on a ball. It might be a baseball, might be a hockey puck. There's a lot of different things. Maybe someone will take off their jersey, throw it in the stands, but you got a good opportunity of actually going home with a souvenir. But not in basketball, and especially not in the NBA. It's nearly impossible. The only souvenir you might actually get in an NBA game is maybe like a headband, some sweat, chewing gum, or if you were at the Mouth in the Palace, and maybe a right hook right to your face. One thing, though, for sure is you're not going home with an NBA basketball. And let's actually take a look at why you can't go home with an NBA basketball. So you might think multiple reasons. Is the NBA cheap? Do they not want their souvenirs sold on eBay? Or maybe something as simple as there's a tracking device in the ball? No, the actual reason is really simple. The NBA uses one ball for the whole entire game, unless it gets covered in bodily fluids or beer. For example, if it goes into the stands and a beer falls on it, or a player has blood on his shirt and it gets on the ball. Otherwise, they're going to be using one ball the whole entire basketball game. And can you believe it actually takes 3 months of work of the NBA to actually get a ball? They have a very careful handling, custody, and grooming of a basketball before it can even be put into play in the NBA. In fact, it takes so long, some balls might be used in multiple games in NBA. But let's take a look at some of the legal reasoning why you can't keep an NBA ball if you get your hands on it. Now, there is no official NBA policy, and the only thing that really keeps you at bay is a threat of a lawsuit if you take the ball home. So let's just say you happen to try to take the ball. What would happen? But still, you'd probably have to get ejected and throw the ball back, or possibly get ejected from the stadium. Now, if you're wondering what the Reuben Rule is, it's actually not from football, it's from baseball. And it comes from a man named Reuben Rule, who sued the New York Giants baseball club when they tried to take a ball from him and eject him from the stadium. He lost his original lawsuit, but the court ruled he could keep the ball, and then from then on out, fans were allowed to keep the balls that went into baseball stands. Though this rule is not a law, it is general and applies for football, baseball, and hockey mostly, not NBA. So to sum things up, basically you can't keep the ball that goes into the stands in an NBA game because they only use one ball a game, and the ball is property of the NBA. And if you like this type of video, please do me a quick favor and hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to see y'all next time.